Analyze together over here today, it will give a thought, a valuable thought for each and every one of us. I was told from Ryan and in general that it will be very interesting to talk about how we attack the drop defense or how we attack the switching defense. And therefore we prepare, and I prepare a lot of highlights together in order to see deeply on how we had attacked the last 2 years at least, the switching defense and the drop defense, which is more or less in Europe, European basketball as well, lately actually a must, let's say. So we have to agree, all of us, and I think we will agree, and please, as I said, and Ryan mentioned it, I don't want to just have a monologue over here. We can discuss different topics, but I think we would agree all together that regardless what level we're coaching, either is a college basketball or NBA or EuroLeague or EuroCup or juniors or so whatever, we try and all to help our players to find three things: layups, foul shots, and spot threes. The fourth thing though, which is, and I will repeat, so layups, foul shots, and spot threes. So the fourth thing, as I said, that it's really more familiar here and more efficient, even though in NBA it used to be more, is the post game. So we believe that the post game can give us so far, and also this year and last year, a lot of good options, a lot of good looks, and of course the productivity, and finally the statistics show that we have to use the post game. So in NBA, less and less they're being used that because it's not efficient, from what I heard and what I was told from many colleagues. But those are the main three things we're looking for, and I will add the post game, and we will talk specifically about the post game. In Europe, though, to come back about the drop defense and switching defense, in Europe, a lot of teams, and especially against us, they try not to help, not to overhelp. So Ryan, as we said about the terminology, you can jump, and if it's something not familiar, please stop me and let's change the terminology. So teams that don't want to overhelp, they want to use it in a screen and roll situation, two players. They don't want to use the third one, the fourth one, or so whatever, because they're going to give us a lot of options. But believe me, the first part I organize and I'm going to share with you is the mobile offenses we use. And those mobile offenses we use, we can use it regardless what type of defense they use. So, and eventually, and finally, actually, they're going to use the third player, they're going to use the next player, and then we're going to find the good shots. Our game is based a lot on drive and kicks. We work a lot on 5-0, we work a lot on 3-0, 4-0 to build this culture of drive and kick, extra pass, and let's find the best possible solution. Of course, it's not always happening, that it's not always possible, but this is what we're trying to accomplish. And this is where is our game based, at least my philosophy, and what we're trying to teach. We want to touch the paint as much as possible, either because we're going to drive the ball, or we're going to have some short rolls, or we're going to have some passing game that eventually will lead to an easy bucket, or we can start the creation, as I mentioned, as a fourth thing, from in to out with a post game. But when you have centers like Kyle, mobile centers, you have to use his ability to dive quick, to drive with the basketball, et cetera, et cetera. So those are the things we're gonna watch. Just allow me shortly to explain from 2014 that I took over at CSKA, what we try with my coaching staff, and of course, obviously with the players, to change. And Kyle can witness that. He was witness that, and he can confirm or not. We try to have a better speed, let's say, speed up our offense. We try to speed up our offense because we had a mobile bigs like Sasha Cowan or Kyle Hines that they can really run the floor. Obviously, our guards and wings, they were very, very fast. So we try to speed up the game. We try to speed up the game as well at 5-on-5. And this is why I'm proud of mobile offenses we use for several reasons. And I can explain those reasons. First of all, because, as I said, eventually they will cause overhelping and they will allow us for open looks. Because we involve a lot of players almost 5 players in the same action, and everybody feels happy, touching the ball, moving, cutting the corners, slide or have backdoors or so whatever. And it gives us results all these years. So we try to increase that, and we try also in transition, fast break, and secondary break to score more than, or at least 30% of our points to come from this part. And we have also clips from transition. Actually, this is a brilliant idea, like to play against the drop defense when you know that the team is playing drop defense, just to increase and have a better pace. So we try to do that, and I think we accomplished that, especially in last year. We did reach the 30% of points that we take in our offense from primary or secondary break. I talk about a drive and a kick. So we try to play aggressive. I hate players that they try just to satisfy the system. They say, okay, I was there on the moment you asked me to be. I had the right corner. I covered the right spot. I did the right thing. I hate when they play like robots. I do try to actually evolve and develop their abilities in order to read the game. So we insist a lot of reading the game. Doesn't matter if you play a point guard or play a 5 or 4 or 3 or whatever, you need to read the game. So we try to be aggressive, first of all, and read the game. This is what we're going to see in highlights. Mostly, it doesn't matter what is the play. It can be off ball. It can be a screen or roll. It can be a post game. It can be flare. It can be whatever. We want to drive and kick. We want to use the extra pass. We want to touch the paint. So that's one of the basic things we try to do. And I believe that it gave us a lot of results. So coming back to Europe and not over-helping, with this mobility, and Ryan, I think that we can start with mobile offenses. We managed to actually distract their defenses. And believe me, we know that when they play CSKA, mainly they don't want to involve the third player in their defense, if it's a screen and roll that we're talking right now. So one of the main offenses we use, these two down, and we used it also back then, also in Panathinaikos and Banvit, is very efficient, and it has a lot of counter movements, which we're going to see together, at least most of them. And Ryan, you can play the play, and we can talk because we have like 10 or 12 clips of this play. So this is one of those plays that we use regardless what kind of defense, what type of defense it is. And I don't know, Ryan, if I see it slower than it is, but we can stop it, hold it. So we got the motion of 5 players. If we're going to rewind this one, please, that second one, Ryan, beginning. So we got a decoy, pose it please over here, a decoy pick and pop from 4-man to a ball creator. And from here, we have a lot of counters. That's why I said decoy or not decoy, it depends. If we played a 2-down special, if we played a backdoor cut or so whatever, but let's stay on that. So we have a decoy action. Already the 3-man already clear from the right corner to the left corner. We got a handoff play. Run it. You can go, yeah. We got a handoff play. And from here, the main action starts on the screen roll. So if you're gonna pose on when Mike James has the ball, please, the shooting guard. Okay, let's stay on that one. So we got the decoy action. We got the 3-man clearing. I wanna say that this is a mobile offense we use, and all 5 players are involved into that. So 3-man cuts, 4 gives the decoy, 5 is coming now in transition. Kyle's supposed to be down on the block, but since we get into the play in transition, we allow the 5-man to follow that now. Usually he starts low on the block. So we got the handoff action, please. the DHO between point guard and the shooting guard, all right? And here now, so run the screen and roll, Mike, hold it. This is where the whole action starts. And if we talk about drop defense, and we're going to talk about drop defense even more deeply when Tavares is staying really literally in the paint and lives in the paint. But this is the moment where the offense starts. And here, Mike, specifically in that clip, but in general, my ball creator has to be aggressive. We don't want him to be hesitant. We don't want him to stop. And because of the size, because there's a threat, Tavares is he's a threat because he's blocking shots. He's threatening because of his size or so whatever. If my guards are hesitant, then this offense doesn't work. So we try to get from him now, from Mike, especially in this specific clip, the aggressiveness on attacking the big guy, on attacking, because his man is already behind him, as you can notice. And already the whole defense is paying attention to the movement. As you can see, the 45 wing player in that case is coming towards to Kyle's dive. The corner guy on the 3-man, he's ready to help. Randolph, I think, he's already dropped down because he doesn't care that much of Joel's ball and boy shot. He paid the price though, down stretch. So even though this team and Real Madrid doesn't want to help that much, eventually they will help. So we can continue. Mike has been aggressive. And he found Kyle in the paint. This is a specific play. When we play Tavares, we want to use mainly a fake when he's together with Kyle at that moment, because he's going to probably jump on that and we're going to draw a foul. Let's continue with the same play, please. I mean, different action, yeah. So here it's very interesting. I put that play. Let's go back, because by scouting this play, a lot of teams, they are trying to switch the guards, as you can see on that specifically that Coach Pitino did with Panathinaikos. So they were switching the guards, and they try to deny us on going to the right hand of my ball creator. So a lot of teams also, they try to force us on left. So we got a 2 down left for that option. We can see also some of the clips because of left, forcing the left hand. So over here, what we have is Nick Kalathis is trying to deny the exit. They try to stay down. Play the play, please, Ryan. And here we took the attention of actually 3 defenders on that. This specific play against Barcelona is the one we're talking. Barcelona is strictly playing left. What I mean left is that they want to force all players to the left, and whatever is from top to the left, they keep it left. They deny the middle. Whatever is on the right wing, they try to play drop. So when we have to play against such teams, we modify that play and we call it actually a 2 down left. So we initiate it on the right hand in order to take the left hand. But as you can see, a lot of teams, and especially here, Corey Higgins, that knows the play, he was playing for me 4 years. He wants to go under on that screen and not caring that much of Mike's dribble. So continue. Oh, it jumped a little bit on me. So can we go back, Ryan?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Where would you like it?
In this offense, we got 2 over there, please. Exactly. Exactly. So pose it over here. So what we have here is like momentarily switch or not switch. Definitely that's not a drop. That's high flat, or so whatever we can call it. That Tomic is out there. If we manage those bigs to take them out, that's great for us. And, you know, a lot of times, even though teams that don't want to help, eventually they do come out there to defend. So Mike, read this rotation from the weak side and skip it to the 3-man. Let's continue with the play. So stop. Over here, we didn't have a drive. We didn't have the shot. And Kyle actually, with his movement towards to the post, disturbed a little bit the motion, the closeout of Nikita Kurbanov. But what is really good for analysis is that on 12 seconds, we run all the play. And on this 12 seconds, we got another post of emphasis, which we practice daily basis. and immediately the adjustment of the team. So now from the pick and roll and mobile offense, we got a post game, which is the fourth part that I mentioned over there. And now Nikita Kurbanov will start on the block, attacking Kuric, which is a point of emphasis, which you analyze on the scouting report. Kyle will drop back to his spot. Pose it, please. When Kyle is lower, please. Can you go back? Yeah, and that, hold it. So Kyle is going down there to attract the weak side defender, which is Mirotic in that case, and allow a possible open look for Johannes on the corner. And then Corey Higgins and the 22 on a nail, he got to be on 2 against 1. So what Kyle did in this specific game, and we analyzed for this specific game against Barcelona and also Real Madrid, is to lift the 5 and have a paint shots like Kyle does over here, because as you can see, Tomic is staying drop and he's trying to take the baseline help and the baseline coverage from Kuric, because also Kuric is a weak defender, so he needs a second defender to accept. So usually, as we're going to see in our low post creation, we used to have the 5 man on the dunker spot to either wait for the pass in order to finish strong, or to screen from in or from out to the corner spot 3-pointer. So continue to play. In that case, specific case, Barcelona and Real, I'm saying, we're lifting that player up, and you see Kyle has a, whatever, like 3 meters open floater or jumper or whatever we can call. So from the pick and roll offense, where we have mobile 5 players, we get to the post game, where again the team keeps the balance and the distances and the space we want, and we practice. Let's keep on with Panathinaikos road game. Again, we got the same option: decoy, the handoff. So, and that's the aggressivity we're looking for, and that's the ball movement we're looking for. So let's play the play again. Everything starts from this player, and imagine this is the second game on a last year, actually this actual year, which we don't know if he's going to end or not. So this is the second game we play against Panathinaikos. Hold it. As you remember, the same team tried to reject this on the previous game, on the game 1 we played, but on the game 2, they gave up from this defense. So they said, hell with that. So let's play different. Let's not overhelp. So Nick Kalaf is now follow Mike, and here is where Mike got to be aggressive. So continue, please, Ryan. And hold it. So I'm sorry. Can you hold it when Mike is already touching the paint?
Yes.
There. He's taking the weak side player. So now Mike, because the 4-man, the strong side player, he has a good shooter on him. He's not that, he's hesitant on helping. Kalafis is already behind Mike. Big man is caring about Mike, but Mike goes against Big. If Big is not decisive, then Mike is going to finish the layup with a strong layup, or he's going to draw a foul. So we already have 2 things of what we want. We have the drive for the possible easy layup or a possible free throw shot. And already the weak side player is taking the care about Kufo's dive, because if he doesn't show up there, then probably with a lob pass or a bounce pass, we can handle this situation and Kufos might have a dunk. So as you can see, number 32, Hillard, he's asking for the ball, wide hands up. I'm ready. Okay. Mike is continuing, please, Ryan. He has a good space, stay in the corner. Hold it. So we got already routings rotating up. They try to get an X rotation, but unselfish play. So Darren Hillard is just playing the open look, and we got what we wanted to. So we got a drive, we got the kick, and we got the extra pass. So a wide open 3 from Donnie Hackett, and a good triangle, not the triangle, but at least 2 players on offensive rebound, even though we didn't have a chance to get, because Darren doesn't go on offensive boards over there. And that's his minus. So you got to work on that. So continue with that play. Khimki, that we play already 6 years, and we play that play. They didn't figure out how to defend that play again all these years. So here we got a pass. They're switching, a little bit flat. Now we got to pass back. Stop. So as you can see, we create again 2 against 1. This is what I said before. So we create the closeout, and for us it's important that hold it. So the bottom player, he's taking care about Othello's dive. We got the available to pass back, and Chacho Rodriguez is ready to hit the 3. If the defender doesn't close out on him, then this bottom player is in between 2, either to take care about the big that he's diving strong, or to take care about Corey Higgins in the corner. So you can just forget about the play. We got 3 against 2 if you wanted to. So either 2 against 1 or 3 against 2 at the weak side. Play the play, please. So Chacho, swing it quick. That's one of the rules we have. When you have a different quick swing. Othello, go back, please. That moment is very crucial. What I ask for the big that he's looking to ask, and he's asking the ball, I'm wide open out there, pass me the ball, please, is to find the contact with who is Mickey's coming, the X5 that he's coming back to him. So instead of waiting out there, if he doesn't get the ball, he got to go and find the contact with his defender, let's say to meet him early in the paint. So he allowed now Corey Higgins, pass to Corey Higgins, please. Hold it. You see, he already mistaken. He got to go on Mickey. He got to find Mickey. He got to find the contact. What I said to my offensive players is like, defensive players that try to avoid contact, you got to find the contact. You got to go and look for the contact. So Othello, instead of looking, he got to go already where Mickey is. He got to seal him in. So Corey got to have 2 options. One is to shoot the ball, and the second is to drive against the closeout man. Normally now where Othello is, like also previously Kyle was, we don't have the closeout. Continue, please. We're attacking now the single player. So on this screen and roll, we're attacking the single player. We're coming off the 2-man side, right? So when we're going to see the 2-man side, we're going to talk about that more extensively. So over here, we got a high flat. So whatever, Ion is trying to cut that play. But as you can see, again, I'm talking about the aggressivity. And watch this wing player, Darren Hill, please. So continue with the play. Mike is attacking the big. He's attacking the outside foot of the hedge player. You got to attack him. Hold it. So as you can see, here we got a defense that everybody comes into the paint, because there are several teams, such as Zenit, that they say no paint points, no dunks, no layups. So let's lose if we have to lose from spot shots. But guess what? We had in that game 7 out of 8 at that moment, getting into the 3rd quarter. So we're pretty much good 3-point spot shot team. So you cannot underestimate our ability. So they attack. You see the paint is packed. So Mike is attacking, no layup, no dunk. But I got 2 shooters over there playing 2 against 1 or 2 against 0. Kick it out. Again, we touch the paint. Again, we kick it out. Got a good spacing. And the whole day, X rotation. Yes, X rotation. They try to rotate. That's already a good look. Extra pass possible. Shooting possible. Rebounding possible. We involve 5 players. Continue. Baskonia wanted to play a little bit of a left. They play flat. So here, as you can see, high flat or Poiret and going under. But when a player is aggressive, and against Nando especially, you can go over there under. If you want to play the play, we can see that the defender now is not trailing, because a lot of the clips we watch is that the defender on the ball, he's trailing. Now over here, the defender chooses to go to cheat, as I said, and go under. He goes under the screen, but that's already enough for Nando to accelerate. Alec Peters is keeping corner. He can go a little bit more to the corner, but we got good space to attack. Now we got an open look and a possible layup or a possible dunk tip in if Nando misses the. Just don't take me wrong. Sometimes I used to say my guards, If you have difficulty over there, throw it to the glass, missing purpose. Big is falling. He can take it and just dunk it. That would be a great assist off the glass. So we have also such situations. Continue. So here we play 2 down left because Baskonia wanted to play a little bit of a left, but at the same time, this is one of the counters. So one of the counters we have on this move, we can call it 2 down special. We can call it, you can call it whatever it is in your your playbook or so whatever. When we have a 4 that is clearing, as I said, a decoy. Most of the teams believe that this is decoy, but here is now active flare. And we play for Alec Peters, which is one of the best shooters that right now in Europe and also in NBA. He can hit shots. So we take him, we lift up Sengelia, and we got to play for Alec now in a free throw shots. So one of the counters. So instead to be a decoy action, we involve the 4-man. With Joel Bolomboy, we may play dunks on this special move. Another counter we have on this 2 down push, for instance. So instead of hard diving, the big man now is going for the pin away. So the ball creator, let's see the play from the beginning. The ball creator, he's receiving a play, off-ball play. So Nando now, in that case, we're watching this highlight. Nando De Colo, he's starting the play. We're playing 2 down push. We got the same beginning. Carl is a little bit lazy. He doesn't want to go down and sprint to the screen. But it works against Himki. He knows that he works against Himki. So he goes on the pin away. Defender cheats. Now they got a good look. The defender must pay the price. So again, we involve 5 players in the different plays. The same play over here. Now I think Mike James is involved in that. So we got the same play against Pau. High flat. Pin down action. So Rice is a little bit more mobile over here. We continue with the pick and roll, and watch now that what it comes. Automatically, 4-man is a big flash. This is a big move that Voronjic is doing now, and a quick swing because Danny Hackett got already an open look or a closeout opportunity. So we move the whole defense, and we get again a good spot shot. Or a closeout opportunity, or a post game if Joel Bolomboy appreciates his position, and like Othello before, he's asking for the ball. So he's mistaking, my biggest mistaking over here. He doesn't have a good ceiling position. He doesn't ask for the ball. He doesn't go for a contact. Even though he's in a 3-second violation area, he needs to ask for the ball. He needs to ask the ball. So that's detail we're missing in that play, obviously. We need to work better on that. Swing it, we got a good look. So on a possible closeout opportunity. That's one of the things with, I mean, you can have it as a drone, a 2 down push, a 2 down special, 2 down the whole thing. We can go to the next one. The 2 chest is another mobile offense. When we play in NBA right now and in college basketball, you have a lot of bigs that they can spread. So, but here we have, for instance, Kyle, that he's not a shooter, a 3-point shooter. So this is another offense we use, a mobile offense, which has a lot of counters. R5, it pops over here. Obviously, it's not a threat. Kyle is not a threat, but Johannes can be a threat. Watch the momentum now. Mike is a little bit in a hurry. He starts his motion too early before Kyle touches the ball. So that's a mistake because first cut has to be a strong cut of Nikita. So number 41 has to cut strong first, then Mike go and find the contact, and then he comes up. But he's a little bit in rush over here now. Move it. And we got 7 seconds on the shot clock. It's too late. But still, from that play, and Kalates goes under, and that's over here, we can talk about that. On under defense, it's automatically a rescreen. Even though it's a low clock, as you can see, 4.9 to go. So continue the move. We have an empty corner now. Now it becomes a screen and roll. We replace, swing it extra. One more, take the last shot on the buzzer. But still, we had a play with a 6, 7 passes, or 5 passes, 4 passes, and everybody involved. Here we play with 2 forwards. So hold it, please. Joel Bolomboy can play both positions. Johannes that is in the corner, he can play both positions. So 4-5 that they can be both of a spread. So I would highly recommend it to the teams that they have such players that they can play, or you can make certain adjustments and play small ball, which we do in Europe a lot. So this already caused a problem. Who is going to guard our pop player? The player who's coming, the big who's coming up. You see the cut already creates a trouble to who is taking. Now we got a better momentum. So hold it, please. When Joel Bolobon has the ball, as you can see, he attracts actually the first line, the 3 defenders are paying attention of this move. So hold it. So we got the cutter's man, we got the corner man that he has to take a little bit, split of a second to take care about the cutter. And Joel Bolomboy, that he's not the best passer in the world, still, he has a possible pass back to the point guard, which will take time, or a direct pass to the corner. I think he's going to choose the corner, if I remember correct. Go ahead. And we got another closeout opportunity, or a jumper from a player that he's playing for that. He lives for that. I mean, he's a good spread player. He wants that. So this is one of the counters we use. So hold it. Even though we're bet on timing, this is the 2 chest 4 now, because 4 is lifting. Hold it. Guard should never make a phone call. Here now, Strelniks or whoever is over there, he's making a phone call. He's just making, what I'm saying with a phone call is just saying to his defender that I'm going to go on the right. And he's making his life easier. He got to dribble a little bit towards his right foot, means to the left, to his left, in order to turn the corner. So a lot of guards are not, they're kind of not hesitant, but they're lazy to do that move. And I'm really pissed off on that they don't make their life easier. They make the defender's life easier. So we don't have a good angle of the screen, as you can see. But still, a lot of teams, they get confused on that, because now Kyle is not a 3-point shooter. Continue. He goes to the corner, spread. His man, Eric, could stay a little bit more, drop into the paint. But he doesn't. So we got already a pop player and a great passer up there, watching now the cutters. So watch a good cut backdoor behind the back of defender. Stauskas is over there, a great pass and a finish, strong finish. Ron tried to do what I was suggesting, what we're practicing. So he tries to go a little bit to his left, making his defender to slide a little bit. All right, so we got a very better ankle and not to risk a moving screen. So here we attack Monroe. It's obvious that we track Greg Monroe. Monroe is slow enough. We tag him over there and we want to attack him. Go. Ball is on Joel's hands. Will cut on the moment, but it's too late for Monroe. So Ballon Boy has a good 3, a good look, and he takes it. So we can see some counter moves, how we swing it. We play a 2-chest swing. We play on the other side. Obviously, here's when we swing or we have a DHO. In my philosophy, when the DHO defender goes under, we rescreen automatically, like also when on the screen and roll is being played under. So the same way when we go on a DHO over here and Jenkins go under on Danny Hackett, Joel is automatically get the signal. I got a rescreen. We play now no corner, step up ankle. So from there, we got a good spacing, attacking the rim strong. Create a play for a big. Already the help from corner comes. And even though we didn't have a pass to the corner, that's skill execution, difficult basket. But I want you to take the perception of what we want here. I think that over here we're going to have a better ankle. We'll play again the 2 chest with a 5 up. Mike, hold it. It's important for me, go back a little bit. Here, even though we cannot see the play from the beginning because of a different angle of the camera, it's valid and actually vital for this offense, the guard, to take the attention of 5, to draw the attention of 5. And Mike, as you can see over here in this play, he's been taking 2 defenders with him. The defender is on the ball, and the 35, that he's going to stay long enough for us to create an advantage at the weak side. So already the cut created trouble to the weak side. That's an open look for the closeout or a possible swing and the continuation of the play. Here is a counter. We lift the 4. We want to attack the 4 men. Sigma. So Sigma is out there. Got a quick. So you see that already we got a 3 against 2 on the weak side, or 2 against 1 if you wanted to. So the cut is on moment when the big man has the ball in his hand, then is the cut. Already we got to draw the attention of the weak side defender, 3 against 2 or 2 against 1. Good swing, spot shot, close out. 10 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time. We can have a secondary action and a third action on the play. Two forwards in the game. Both are pick and pop action players. Now we play the swing counter, continue with the screen and roll. And here, even though the space looks terrible because we're attacking the 3-man side and not the non-corner, which has to be because it was over defense. So let me explain myself, because come back a little bit, please. So Darren Hiller has to go according to what we practice. So if his defender would go under to that screen, we will turn the corner back as we did with Daniel Hackett. But now, since the defender hedging, we got a strong cut and we're going to play strong to the rim, or he has to attack this outside foot of the hedge defender and go strong to the basket like he does. Obviously, as you can see, that's also a modern right now, the first line help. Silva over there, he helps a lot. We got a lot of plays to watch on how we punish this front line or the first line help. Yeah, and the last play I think that we have on that is when we read, and this is very, very important, because despite the fact over here we play that it's already 20 points up on the third quarter, we got again Kyle, non-shooter, that he pops. They know the play. They said, okay, hell, hold it. And we got, why put that play? Because there is certain teams that they play one-way defense and they don't make certain adjustments during the game or from game to game. Obviously, there are teams that when they watch, they film, they try to make adjustments. I try to, and I use this word, forgive me if it's not the right word, but I like my team to be like a chameleon. Chameleon, you know, he always try to make, and he's making certain adjustments towards the environment he is. So he's changing his color. So here, Valencia is playing always with the bottom player to help on the dive. He's expecting that bottom player to the dive. You see where he is already on that play? He's already in the paint deep. So you know that in Europe, we don't have a 3-second violation defensively, so he can stay over there the whole life. No problem for him. But that actually helped us. So Mike reads that and he says, hell with that. Because he's coming a hedge, I'm going to swing it to the cutter. And that's important. Why the cutter? When is the moment of him to cut? When a big man has the ball. So right now, correct, Kurbanov is not cutting, and we got already a closeout opportunity. You see, that's already, we got him already on his feet. So now that's up and under, that's a drive, that's a jumper. You know, we got him already on the motion. So we got him already on running. So Mike, we read that situation, swing it quick, and we got it on motion. Another mobile offense, which we run a lot, involves again 5 players with a zipper action and a handoff action and a screen and roll action. regardless what type of defense we're facing. Got a zipper, we got a pin down, we got a handoff, or we got a pass, and a screen roll and back screen at the same time. So, or a pin down action can happen. Here we turn the corner. Mike reads well, got a good look, another drive, 2 free throws. Right. Continue, we're gonna find that a lot of highlights from that to talk about. Start with zipper. So we got a zipper, pin down, we got a handoff, we got a screen roll, both are mobile. Now we're attacking. Now the coach that asked me about a single time, 2-man side, now we got a motion on a pick and roll and a back screen. Well, this can becomes, a lot of times is a reading move if the team is playing the play or the team is trying to play the personnel. Regardless, we have to read the bottom defender. So now Bolon Boy can either go and hit the pin down for Hackett, or if he sees that already the point guard has 2 on him, you got to go strong to the basket. I think this is what happened over here. So go strong to the basket, attack the rim, go back a little bit and have a strong finish. So in this, Strelniks, he read it well, number 13 of my team. He reads it well. He attacks Ojo. Go. And pose it. So here already you can see it that already the weak side defender is helping. We could have had this what we had, the dunk, or we could have had the spot 3 that we already placed it over there in the corner. So both corners, they got a pretty good spot shooters. Point guard is lifting up. My ball creator is reading the situation. Alley-oop, pass to the corner. Continue. So got a ball action, ball movement. Again, reading. Here he wanted to be a little bit more of a selfish. Let's say that's a skill move. But we will see now in this, on this one, which is from the previous season, that we had a good read. So Corey goes, get a hesitation move. And that's a very important hesitation dribble. Go back a little bit. Let's see it. So high flat, Corey got a hesitation move. That's very important that now number 11, Simeon Antonov, he's staying to that corner. He allows Corey to have that huge space to dribble. And even though he's on his left hand, he got to stay aggressive. So this aggressiveness is being taken care about. He's taking care. 5-man, his defender, and the weak side. And Corey reads as well. Another spot shot, and a 9 seconds on the shot clock. So, and an extra pass. So if Nikita doesn't feel it, we got Chacho waiting over there for an extra pass and 9 seconds on the shot clock. We already move all players, 5 players. Defense is trying to not overhelp, but eventually they do. Here is a lot of rejections, and this is what we work on it because we can talk about rejections. Obviously, it's a read, and a lot of times Hinkie is switching on us. Or also they try to take only one side. They try to keep us on down. They try to down it. They try to ice it, or whatever you call it. So Corey is good at that, just faking that side, rejects the screen and roll, and goes strong to the basket. I think we got a couple of rejections on this call. Let's see it. We played it obviously on the other side because of the, as I said, counter moves, and because they want to try to play us on the left. Again, Corey rejects, goes strong. He got also to kick it out. The pass was available to the corner. Pin down. All right. So this is a good clip to talk about. And this is what we said about reading. So I could be pissed off with my player, Chacho, that he's not being aggressive after such a great pass from Corey. Because this motion of Othello, and he takes a little bit, a piece of his man, of Chacho's man, on the kick out. You see, Chacho is not attacking. He's passive, all right? So he's passive over here. But what he's doing actually is reading the misunderstanding of the defense and momentarily switch. So Chacho has a pass to the left, or he's punishing Spanoulis under the basket with Othello. We got a mismatch, and we got to go and take it. So that's why he's not attacking. He's just reading now the situation. You got two options to choose. So this motion caused this switch. They didn't want to switch. The motion caused the switch. All right. So this is another part of the story which we use against such defenses. Let's play the play. Last play, please, Ryan. The pocket pass. So pass in, pass out. We named it pass in, pass out with a short throw, or the short dive, or half roll. So Nando is playing the gap. Obviously, we don't have hold it. The corner man is not clearing on time. He's supposed to be already in the corner. You see, we have bad spacing. But that gap pass, that pocket pass, when we get it into the heart of the paint, and again, remember what I told you before, we want to touch the paint, either with a ball who drives, the player who drives the ball, or the player who's having the short roll. So Kyle now got to be the point of emphasis. He got to read now. He got to make the read.
Coach, is that a point of emphasis that you have with your bigs on the pocket pass, to pass into the pocket pass and then automatic skip out?
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely, yes. And as I said, Will Clyburn, he doesn't have the right spot in the corner, should be right in the corner. So make it difficult for his defender to come and help, but still we got 2 against 1. So Chacho over here, he has all time to shoot the ball, 13 seconds of the shot clock. Swing it to Will again, 2 against 1. But that's on your question on the pocket pass. We're looking for 2 options. We got also counter plays and other plays for the cut from the corners. So we go for the dunker spot, or we got to swing, especially if it's non-shooters. If it's non-shooters, we use the pocket pass and a cut. If it's shooters, we stick to the corners and wait for the big to make a read. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Ryan, are we in motion down? Yes, we're
Yes,
motion down.
Yeah.
So motion down, which is another mobile offense, which is pretty much based on continue. Let's see it. Like the 2 down play, but now we make it for the shooting guard. So we enter it with a pass. And this play, and especially on this first highlight, allow me to introduce something why we choose this. So almost is the same play. Now the only difference is the handoff is in between my 3-man and a 2-man, and on 2 down is between the point guard and the 2-man. But right now on this play, what we get is the smallest body or the weak defender at the weak side. So we want Fridet to be at the weak side. That's why we choose now motion down instead of 2 down. So go play the play. Let's see it a little bit. So obviously Johannes is clearing slowly, but effectively. Hold it. So now we got on the bottom, we got Fridet. Fridet in this team is one of the weakest defenders. So we need to take something out of him. We need him to be on the weak side. Sometimes we attack him directly. Sometimes we attack him indirectly. On this is to attack him indirectly. We got to put a big body over there on roll against a small body. And still a weak side shooter, Nikita Kurbanov on 41, he's ready to, load and shift towards the ball. So Mike is taking 2 on him. Continue. Got a small body. That's why we call this play. Even though they held from the first line and they try to take a little bit of a pump. So now Fridet is in between now. Whom I helping to? Nobody he helps to. We got it done. But that play we used to call it when we want a small body to be the bottom player, especially with teams that they help from the 2-man side. A lot. So again, it's Fridet on the weak side action. Again, he has to be involved on the help, if they're hedging or they show. Even though they go again with the first line, you see the bump. Now here, Mike obviously again came to the paint. You see how many things he has. All go back. So we see so many unselfish plays. Here he's going to be a little bit of a selfish or skill. Stop. Over there, hold it. So Mike got the strong side pass. Here Johannes is ready. A sniper is ready. He got already Fridet's man wide open. All right. So he got two cases open over there. both corner spot shots open, or the layup. Layup is probably the difficult one. He chooses the difficult one in that case. Continue. Now, my ball creator is going to be a non-shooter. So it's Howard Sunroos. That a lot of teams, they go under. They don't care about his shot. You see, they already go under. But that's the moment key, the key moment. I'm sorry. If now Howard is going to be static, then we help the defense. If he's not going to be aggressive and to take the big man, you know, you see he's already out of balance, that big dude. He's already out. So he got to go on him strong. If he's not going to be strong, then we got to have a rescreen, which is also an option. But you see, Kyle is waiting for that. But he got to go strong, and he's going strong. Joel got to be a little bit more to the corner, but he's going strong against the op. And already we got four. Stop. We got already 4 whites almost in the paint. They don't want to help. Baskonia didn't want to help that much. They stated, they named it, we don't want to help, we don't want to help. But they did. That's enough for Mike to go and lift now. Let's see, non-contested 3. It's uncontested 3. All right, so. Screen. Now Mike is on a spot of creation. Johannes again is clearing too slow. That's too slow. That's number 17 is making mistake. He's too slow. On under defense, we have the rescreen though, as we mentioned it too. All right, we rescreen it. And now we attack the 2-man side. You see now Johannes, even though he was slow, he's doing the correct move. He's lifting up on the moment that Mike touches the paint. And again, we drive and kick. We touch the paint, we drive and kick. A good shooter, ready for executing the play. Obviously, we got some of those clips that when it's too much under, then and especially Mike, he has this NBA range 3-pointer, so no problem for that. This is the clip that we put it because it's from above. We can see the whole action, actually, how it goes. And that's against the FS in the Final Four game, the final game, actually, last year. See, they take a little bit of a, we got a quick swing. That play is a quick swing. Again, 3 against 2 on the weak side. And now Donnie Hackett got to make a decision, either passing the ball. Again, we have this habit. Kyle is asking the ball, not sealing. You know, his defender coming back. But Donnie read well, got a reverse layup. He missed the layup, but it's a good play. Got also an extra pass. He could kick it to the corner. But that's a good play. So again, a mobile offense, all 5 there in action. Under defense, they got to pay the price. That's too much under. That's too much drop. That's too much under. So they got to pay the price. So.